So, you're planning your tech roadmap for 2026, right? And if AI is on that list, I bet you're staring down one giant, unavoidable question. It's the one that can make or break a project before it even gets off the ground. And today, we're going to give you a realistic breakdown of exactly what to expect. Hey there, welcome. We're from WeblineIndia, and as AI developers, we spent years deep in the trenches, navigating all the complexities of building and budgeting for AI. Trust me, we've seen firsthand just how tricky this can be. So we're here to share what we've learned and help you make smarter decisions for your projects. Okay, so you've got this awesome AI project idea. You're super excited. The potential feels just limitless, right? But let's be real, there's one question that can stop all that incredible momentum dead in its tracks. Yeah, that's the big one. And it's so tricky because the cost of an AI project can be all over the map. So in this explainer, we're going to break down the key things that drive those costs and give you a solid framework to build a realistic budget. All right, so before we even start talking numbers, we've got to understand the variables. See, the cost of AI isn't some simple price list. It's kind of like this dynamic equation where a few key things can totally change the final price. So what are those factors? I mean, what really separates a $50,000 project from one that costs $5 million? Okay, let's dive in. First up, let's talk project scope. Are you just doing a simple proof of concept? Just to see if your idea even works? That could be somewhere in the ballpark of $20,000 to $60,000. But if you want a working minimum viable product or an MVP, you're looking at a jump up to the $60,000 to $250,000 range. Now, for big integrated enterprise systems, the budget starts at $250,000 and can easily go past $1 million. And if you're talking about building a custom large model from scratch, well, that's a whole other level, starting at $600,000 and going way, way up from there. Next, you've got to ask, who's actually going to build this thing? You could go with an in-house team, which gives you a ton of control, but that's usually the most expensive option and can take a while to get going. Freelancers, they can be faster and cheaper upfront, but you might struggle with scaling up or finding one person who has every single skill you need. AI agencies, on the other hand, usually try to strike a balance, giving you a whole team of experts and the flexibility to grow with your project. Now for another huge factor that, honestly, a lot of people overlook, and that's geography. Yeah, seriously. Where your team is located can have a massive impact on your budget. And just how big of a difference are we talking about? Well, let me put it this way. The difference in hourly rates between a top AI engineer in San Francisco and one in, say, Mumbai is, well, it's significant. Understanding this is a